Wow.
Oh
Dude,
my
this is
god.
point
This
Could
is
not
the most
get any
homoerotic.
more-
The sexual tension of
Could
Brink.
not get any more
Oh,
suggestive.
oh my God.
This is so funny.
Andy Brink.
But we'll get
Andy
it on.
Brinker is a gay icon.
I think Val is too.
Yes, honestly, yes.
Val is mostly the one saying this stuff.
Yeah.
Andrew missed a really funny part where they were handing out milkshakes. They gave Val a strawberry when he said, "Strawberries, it look like I'm wearing a dress," and he gives it to the
He
girl.
goes, I get the chocolate. That's what he said.
He said, "I get the chocolate." Oh,
Oh
Val.
my god.
What a
And then Brink walked up and threw the chocolate milkshake at him.
nice. Where to even start with this one? I mean, spectacular.
Yeah, it
Definitely
was a good
the
movie.
best we've seen.
That
so
was
far.
definitely the best we've seen.
Yeah. Oh, that mic's still doing its thing.
It's in its own ballpark, I'd say.
It's all right. Classic. You got it. Yeah. Where should we start? You know what? I want to start with this. The dad.
The dad.
Let's talk about Ralph Brinker for a second.
Let's talk about Ralph.
Emily, you're still anti-Ralph after all that?
Not by the end, I guess. Is
Okay.
my- Yeah, okay. Not by the end, I guess, but like, I don't know. Just, I don't know.
Okay.
Let me, just give me a second.
She's a mess.
Okay.
I don't know. He just
Oh.
pissed me off. Like, it's like, I don't know. Which the mom is like, go talk to your son.
Mm-hmm.
Lady, you go talk to your son. Like, you kidding me?
You know
Like-
what? I was thinking about that.
I want to
I've
say,
been thinking about
I
that,
want to
too.
say very clearly, this is like my favorite so far. That movie ruled.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Like, I would rewatch that movie.
Like, yeah. I just
Yeah.
think, like, again, like, the messaging with the dad is, like, weird. I
The
don't-
dad, he's got a lot of problems, 100%. He really needs to, like, stop worrying about his own shit and take a look at the bigger picture of the family. However,
Oh, yeah.
with the mom sending him out to talk to his son,
Mm-hmm.
I think that obviously Brink and his dad were both pretty broken at that point.
Yeah.
And the mom, she's like doing her best to kind of keep the family together despite how terrible she is at being a real estate agent.
Very bad at real estate, very good at mom.
And she sent the dad out there not so that he could just help his son, but so that the two of them could help each other
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
without them even
Yeah.
realizing it.
I also
I get
think
that, but-
because she's like more, oh, do whatever you want, Brink, honey,
Mm-hmm.
you're a good kid. And he's more, I fucking hate rollerblades. Like,
Yeah.
I think so. She was like, why don't you go talk to him? Because
Yeah, I
like,
guess, but it's like,
if he hears it from her, he's gonna be like, oh, that's just mom.
It's
Like,
true.
yeah.
Hears it from him, he's anti rollerblades.
Yeah. But then even in that part, like, that wasn't when he was talking to him in the garage.
No.
That
Yeah,
was when he was
yeah.
talking to him on the porch, and they still don't talk.
Yeah, he's
like, you
still
know what I
being
mean?
a
Like,
dick.
why would you send the parent out that you know hates the thing your son is upset about? Like,
Okay, but if they hadn't had that talk on the porch, could they have had that talk in the
There you
garage?
go.
no, maybe not. No. But, like, I don't know.
She opened the door.
She did. She did. Yeah, the guy, look, Ralph had a lot of problems, but at the end, and even so though, in the garage, like, it was weird the way he was trying to relate to him.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell that he's not like all the way there, but he's on his way to getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a foreman.
Yeah, I know, he would not stop talking about that.
I'm Ralph Brinker. I'm a construction foreman.
Val, he got worse as the movie went on.
Yeah, I
you
feel
know?
like they
Somehow,
turned him
yeah.
into more of a cartoon.
There was no redemption arc.
Yeah,
Right,
Like, there's
right.
no
Val.
reason why Val was such a dick.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like, I mean, he was obviously a bad dude in the beginning, like he was kind of a bully or whatever. But then there was like the racist thing, and then he
I
just
thought
started
they were
like,
gonna like become friends, kind of.
yeah, or at least you know what I was expecting, like a scene
Respect
at
each
the
other.
end. Yes,
Yeah.
a respect.
Like, there's no
yes.
final scene with Val. He just,
No,
like,
he just moseyed off.
yeah, like, after Brink wins, like, that's all that there is at the end. You know, there's no, like,
Val's like, I've been defeated.
no,
Like,
there's no, like, you know what, man? Yeah, you
yeah, you're
you
pretty
beat
good.
me, whatever.
Right.
Like, no.
That's what I was expecting, Val to like push through the crowd and be like, you know what?
Good shit, baby.
Yeah.
You are a skater.
Right.
Good
You
job,
are a
baby.
skater.
Jimmy was the Jimmy, like the head of the
Yeah.
X-Blades. All he says is Val's out, man. You're in. Like
And-
that's all we hear about.
Val
now.
doesn't even know it by then.
Right.
No.
Val doesn't even know that Val's out at that
He
point.
probably knows deep down. He's probably like, well,
Yeah. The cheating thing, not a good look.
no,
No,
not a good look.
definitely not a good
Recorded
thing.
by ESPN. Quote, I got it all by the
TMZ,
cameraman. Yeah.
That is pretty crazy that it was full ESPN.
Yeah.
But hey, good for those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, you were gonna rate it.
Oh, what rating?
Yeah, we're rating.
I mean,
Please.
this is.
I'm giving it a 9.
I would rewatch this movie. I'm giving it a 10.
That's a
9.
10. That movie was a 10.
9. I'm gonna be harsh on the scale.
That's fair. That's fair. You're
There's only
saving
gonna be
the
a
9.
select number of 10s here.
I hear you.
I think that might be one of them. Because I don't know if I'm going to give Halloween Town a 10.
The 13th
You have to
year.
watch it and
yeah,
see,
I don't
but
know if I'm going to either.
That's what's next, right?
Yeah, next is
And then
Halloween
Xenon.
Town.
I've
and
never
then
seen Xenon, so I mean,
I will say that was the most like
I can't just be handing out 10s, you know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen 6 of these movies.
that was the most like on topic we've been during the entire movie.
Yeah.
Like we didn't really tangent.
I
at
had like
all.
a brain aneurysm during Kirk Cameron.
Yeah,
We had to talk about something
Yeah.
else.
yeah,
during that
that's
movie.
true. That's a great point. That really says a lot about
We really like
this
stuck
movie.
with
One
it.
of the
We were
things about
very
this movie, too,
engaged.
Like, so I didn't like the Val thing, and I didn't like that sometimes the music at scenes was so weird.
That was only during the
It felt like I
last
was at a
skating
funeral.
scene.
Like
Yeah.
I thought Brink was about to carry his broken dad into a home.
Oh no. That would have been funny if when he went to the mom and was like, "Where's Dad?" He was like, "He didn't make it.
Yep.
His injury was a
He's
lot
at the
worse than we
hospital."
thought." Yeah.
He said they've never seen a back this bad.
They said the only way they could cure his back is if you win the skating
and
championship.
then put him down like old Yeller.
Oh God, I'll do it, Doc. He's my dad.
The beam's like, I'll do it, Ash.
Oh my god.
Come back to finish the job.
The beam.
Yeah.
A giant 2x4.
Oh God.
That Foreman was on for some reason.
Oh. It would have been. Where do you guys think Val is now? Like, do you think his life was just completely
So,
ruined after that?
The character Val?
Yeah.
I did look it up.
I know you guys looked
Not
up
the
both looked
actor.
up the actor. I'm
But they
talking
had
about
the
the
same
character
last
Val,
name. The character and the actor had the same last name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Horrigan.
but not the same first name.
No.
That's weird.
No,
It's
his name
Sam
is
Horrigan is the actor, and then Val Horrigan's the character.
He's on like Modern Family and stuff.
Oh,
like
no
random.
kidding.
He'll be like one like
Yeah,
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 he's
one
on
or
like
two
a random
thing.
episode of shit.
Hey.
But like the character Val,
yeah.
I don't know, an alcoholic
Oh, he's probably selling cigarettes outside
with like
the
a
high
trophy
school.
room.
He's probably
so
showing
right.
kids outside of the high school that they went to. Like, he's probably got bald spot too. Imagine same chain.
Yeah.
He's probably like, this was me. I was on X-Blades. Like, he's
Or-
showing the magazine
Yeah.
to other kids walking in.
Or he's like a 30-year-old who's like messaging 17-year-olds
Yeah, I get it.
because he's still maybe a little handsome.
Or he's in prison for murdering Jimmy.
Well, somebody needs to murder Jimmy. Jimmy's gonna get himself killed.
Yeah,
You know
Jimmy
what I
had
mean?
some issues.
Yeah, Jimmy definitely like made some bad deals. Like, in the
He
beginning
spent a lot of
uh,
time around kids, too.
Like that guy, he's definitely a guy that does like a lot of cocaine. Jimmy.
Oh my God,
He was
yeah.
coked out in every
He was wearing
scene.
like velour tracksuits. Like
Yeah, he made $10 million off of
backwards hat.
child
Child
labor,
labor.
basically.
Child
Yeah.
labor. And I like that this movie, like the real villains, like were other teenagers. Val.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy's there. He's not really.
He's
doing
nice to the
anything. Like,
kids.
he gives them money. Like I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. He's supposed to represent, but like
Right.
Val is the one antagonizing these other kids. So
Yeah.
like I like that the villain was like other children in this movie.
Yeah, not some evil adult. I
Yeah.
thought it was going to be like when it said like corporate like team, I thought
Yeah,
it was going
I
to be
thought-
like Jimmy is the main
Yeah,
villain.
right.
I
right.
thought
And then
so
him
too.
and Val come together or whatever, but
Yeah, I thought it would be like
what they did was great still.
Yeah. No, it was awesome.
Where he threw the milkshake at him.
That was really funny.
I
Oh
mean-
my god, this movie.
Well, I'm not wearing a dress.
Yeah, yeah.
Why would I get strawberry?
So funny. He like didn't want a strawberry
She goes,
milkshake.
fellas, is it gay to
Like
to
strawberry.
drink strawberry?
Oh my god. Ugh. Because it's so funny, like how these movies are like getting more progressive, but still it's like, ugh.
Oh
There's
yeah.
still
dude.
a
Strawberry,
dazzle
that's
of
gay.
racism
Like,
in there.
you know what I
like,
mean?
Oh yeah.
It's so funny.
The 90s, like it's wild to watch stuff from, especially like this era. But even like
under wraps. I'm wearing a bra. Like,
Well, that was just
that would never
that
be.
was just weird. No, it shouldn't
Those
be.
just like came out of nowhere though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
that-
those were not. There was
yeah.
no like build up to her
I
saying
know.
that.
They just
like,
needed a weird excuse for Gilbert to like keep crashing his bike into things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
googly eyes.
God, classic Gilbert. No Gilbert really in this movie either.
No, they were all pretty cool.
They were all really good. Like Jordy,
Yeah.
who you think is gonna be kind of like
His
the
fat
The
chef
schlubby
kid.
friend.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
He's not.
No, he's
like,
not. He gets a 97.
Yeah,
dude. He gets
he's awesome.
he's Ty's Vale score, right?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
He's actually awesome.
Yeah, they're actually like
That
wildly
kid,
good at
they're like
skating.
ripping on for never being able to do that move.
Yeah,
And he does
he
it.
does
It's like
it in the
so
end,
sick.
and it's awesome.
that was so cool. And by the way, I know I said it on the stream, Brink, the nicest man ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Yep.
the nicest main character. they've
I
ever
mean,
had.
just so nice to everybody. Super nice to his pal Peter. Wasn't like, didn't even say like, because I think there's a way you could say like, this is all riding on you in like a nice way. But even so, Brink was still like, we're just friends skating, dude. That's
And
what
the
it's all
conflict
about.
of this movie is because he's trying to help his family.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
he's trying to earn extra money.
Right. Like you. Yeah.
Which that's always kind of, sometimes the miscommunication that spurs the conflict in these movies does seem a little stupid. And I didn't feel like that was so much the case here. Like,
No.
sure, yeah, you just have to sit your friends down and talk to them. But like you said a bunch of times, Emily, like he did try to do that. Like, and they showed the
They would
scenes
blow
where it
him
was
up.
like
They
tough
just
to
weren't
do 'em.
listening. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like I feel like what are they probably supposed to be like 16 or 17? Like
Yeah.
he gets a job, like
Mm-hmm.
an actual job. So like I feel like maybe when you're that age is when you maybe are starting to feel guilty, like, oh, I'm so like my parents, like, is it my fault that like
Yeah.
my parents, blah blah. Like when you're younger, you don't really like think about it or care, but like maybe by the time you're 16, you're kind of like
Starting to notice
is it my
shit.
fault? Like that,
Yeah.
yeah. So I feel like
And he
He was fresh off suspension, too.
yeah, he just got suspended. That's right.
really like, hey, I'm gonna clean my act up.
Yeah.
What a great kid.
Yeah, I
What a
know,
great
right?
kid.
Yeah.
All by himself, too.
Yeah, I'll buy. I mean, yeah, that was the worst part about his dad, though. Like the kid was like, "I'm going to make legitimate money,
As a
like not
professional skater.
yes, like not terrible money."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his dad was like, "No, because it's skating."
Yeah, and the excuse wasn't even like, "Oh, I'm worried about you getting hurt." Like that was never
I
a
just
concern.
don't want you to do
he was
it,
like, "You
so
just spend too much of your time skating. You're obsessed with it." It wasn't even like, "Oh, it's dangerous." Oh, that like, what a dumb reason. Like,
I think that goes because there's that. You know what? I'm remembering more of the beginning now, and like when his dad says this, was complaining about Brink like being too happy and stuff. Like,
This kid's enjoying life too much.
I mean, that's
He
just
should
about
fall off a beam or two.
That's what I'm saying.
teach
That's
him a lesson.
Or not sell a house. Like you, woman.
try not selling a house for a change, Brink. See how that
Yeah.
feels.
She doesn't even get showings.
That was pretty
She
ruthless.
had one. She
Yeah,
had
she
a
did have a
showing, and
showing.
they
Oh, she
seemed
did?
very interested. Is what she said. It's when they're all sitting around
I
eating
mean,
dinner.
real estate in California, right? Like,
Who's affording a house there?
Yeah.
Like,
It's a
come
good
on.
the way the market was in '98.
Yeah,
like,
I was
it's
trying.
just all.
I was trying to think like, was there like a recession or like a housing problem in
No.
like '98, or was that like the time to be buying?
It was actually because that was when Clinton was still, doing his thing, and the economy was pretty great then.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't even have national debt at that time.
What?
That's how good it was.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
That's how good the economy was. There was no national debt. Like, you know how we owe trillions?
Sure. Yeah.
Or
or did we just not start counting yet? Like,
No, we were plus money,
No,
baby.
Didn't know we were keeping score.
yeah, yeah. And then Bill Clinton was like, "Am I supposed to do that?"
Ooh, not a bad Clinton, Emily. Man, let's see what else happened in this movie. The music,
Awesome.
best.
was great,
I mean,
yeah.
definitely the best music of like any. Cause
The wake up montage. You know,
So
hooked us
good.
right in.
Immediately good.
yeah. What a great. I think we're gonna see a lot more of those too. At least I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
What we got next? We got Halloween Town.
Town's
Halloween
next.
Town.
So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
we've all seen that.
Yeah.
It's been a long time though.
I
haven't
recently
seen it in a
watched
really long
Halloween.
time.
Actually,
I watched that Halloween as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be an
It
interesting
still holds
one.
up pretty well, I think.
Oh, for sure.
The main character,
Marnie.
yeah, she's a lot more annoying than you remember.
Mm-hmm.
Like when she yelled at her mom, she was like, I don't want you going out. It's too late. You're like 12 years old. She's like, Mom, I can do whatever I want. I'm 12 years old. Like it's like the opening scene.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
It's like something like that. It's so funny.
Yeah.
And you got Gilbert in that movie too, right?
Oh, the brother
The little
is
brother
the
is,
Gilbert.
Like the first Gilbert I remember.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
little fucking nerd.
The first
I hated
Gilbert
this
I
kid.
remember.
I hate this kid.
What is that? Dylan. Dylan's his name.
Yeah, I can picture him.
Dylan is a huge Gilbert. Gilbert might be a
What a big
Dylan,
nerd.
actually, honestly. Like, if Gilbert hadn't come first.
Yeah.
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 Like, Gilbert started that, but
Dylan
Dylan
put
made
on
it popular.
steroids.
Yeah.
Because isn't Dylan just like a total buzzkill?
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
like
he's
a little
the
fucker.
fucking worst. He's such a little
Oh,
piece of
no.
shit. And he never that's a guy who does not get better as those movies go on.
Yeah.
Like
So I've
even in
only
the
seen
fourth
the first
one.
one.
Oh,
I've
really?
only seen the first one.
It's the second one. Calabar's Revenge,
And
pretty
then
good.
there's how
Halloween Town High.
High.
And then there's the fourth one where they switch Marnies.
That's rough.
Yeah. Return to Halloween Town, which isn't bad.
I think
They keep Dylan, so.
I've seen the first one, and I might have seen Halloween Town High, but I don't. Probably when I was little.
Halloween Town High is pretty good. It's memorable. It's weird because, like, the first Halloween Town, obviously, they're doing, like, monsters and things, but there's no... CGI wasn't really, like, super popular yet.
Yeah.
At least not for, a Disney Channel original.
Yeah.
But then by Halloween Town High, there's so much CGI shit. Like, the
Yeah.
grandma's bag, like, has
Does it look bad or
CGI. It looks pretty bad. It looks pretty There's a lot of, like, portals and stuff that pop up, and they just, look
see,
disgusting.
that movie's going to be like my 10, though.
That's true. That's right up your alley.
I'm telling you, I got a different scale.
And it's not a bad movie, but honestly, I don't know that I've ever seen Brink before, watching this, and like it probably is, as far as like real movie scale, to borrow from you, Jake, real movie scale, Brink might be the best Disney Channel original I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, it is good.
It just feels the most like a real movie.
Yeah.
You know
It
what I mean?
does.
Like it doesn't feel like super childish, but it also is like, yeah, kids would like the, like get it. Like,
Yeah, kids would like it too.
yeah. Like,
They're doing cool shit.
Oh,
They're falling
that was
around.
awesome.
Right.
Jimmy's a cartoon.
Yeah.
Like,
No, some of those skate shots were like pretty
Yeah.
good, and I think you were saying, Emily, like they did do like you could see that it wasn't stunt doubles a lot of times,
yeah,
which was like
I
huge,
think they did like most of the skating probably.
which is wild.
Yeah, except maybe some like really like dangerous stuff. But
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to know like how many of those kids they brought on just because they were good at skating, and then obviously like the main kid, he was in other stuff before that, but maybe
Right.
they just taught
That
him
was
the basics.
dummy at it.
Yeah, like he was really good.
That's the thing, man.
who's the best rollerblader in the world, they said.
That
at
is
the time.
crazy. That
And
like
then
I
he
feel like that
lost.
was really
He was like the Michael Jordan of rollerblading.
yeah, and then he blew it because he cheated. Oh, Val,
Tom Brady, actually. We'll go with that route. Looking better.
nice,
Better analogy.
got him. Oh,
Fucking Val.
fucking Val, dude.
He still lost anyway,
I know.
even with the cheating.
And then his friends didn't even like him after that.
I know because he was just so,
Jimmy's
that's
like, Val's gone.
Val's-
Fucking
Val's out.
Val. That kid is out.
been waiting
I
for
wanted,
an
like-
excuse.
I was kind of hoping there'd be like a thing where it's like, it talked about like why he's such a dick.
Yeah.
Like maybe, like we thought, like, oh, maybe they're gonna show his mom or
Mm-hmm.
dad, like being a dick to him. But he
Didn't
wasn't,
happen.
or forcing him to earn the money.
You
Yeah.
know what? I think they probably just decided like it was just the fame going to his head and
Yeah,
stuff.
like you
know?
could
Yeah.
just be a bad dude and like
Right.
maybe there's not
Yeah,
a deep
just be a dick,
reason
yeah.
behind it. You just have
Just
to,
a
Right.
narcissist.
Yeah, some people are just shitty.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the Vale rule.
Yeah.
But I did really because I don't know what it
It felt like Point
Was.
Break.
it did feel it
Oh.
yes. I mean 100%. Like Brink, yes. It was so
It was
God.
a Point Break of Disney Channel.
The sexual tension. It's lining up for the last race.
I know.
I know.
I mean, I really
the way Val looked at him.
yeah.
like I knew they weren't going to kiss.
Yeah.
But it looked like they were going to kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is not us just like making something out of nothing. It's so funny
If
like
they-
how close they get to each other a few times. But like for like
Deep into
Oh
each
my
other's
God.
eyes.
The thing is, at that
some of
point,
those lines were just so funny.
at that point in the movie, if they did actually kiss too, I wouldn't have been surprised.
I've been like,
I'd be like, okay,
You know what? Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good for Disney.
Whatever.
I know. I maybe it's because I don't know, but I wanted to see Vale like get redeemed a little bit.
Me too.
I really wanted
Yeah,
to.
it would've been
And it
nice.
kind of stinks that it just had the one thing that really the one thing that it did that was like very much like a child's movie was that kind of abrupt ending, like no wrap-up scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, well, he won. That's
What
it.
else do you wanna know?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
But Val was in it so much, and there was just nothing.
I know nothing for Vale. He's just, there's that crowd of people around Brink, and Vale is just
It's just
off
done.
to the
Yeah.
side holding his arm.
Fucked up that they made 4 Halloween towns and not a second Brink.
That's true, but you know
God
what?
damn it.
It's
Brink
kind
should have been a
of,
trilogy.
oh, God. They could have done it. It would have been.
Come on.
They could have made it like the Mighty Ducks, not in the ragtag sense, but just like, you know.
I liked all the side
know.
characters too, like the fucking all the friends,
Yeah,
even
like-
the X-Blades friends. Like they're
Yeah.
all good characters.
And you know what? Nobody was like really a terrible actor, I feel like.
No.
either.
No, they were all like really good, and even like again, like even their little one-liners and stuff is not like super corny, and
Yeah.
like
It
you know
landed
the
most of the
4
time.
friends, like they were. It was really good. Like, yeah, that's a 75 on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's pretty
It's
good.
That is
for a
good.
Disney
For a Disney
Channel,
original.
like-
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it might be the highest rated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wonder.
This movie, yeah, it legitimately rules. Like I
Mhm.
would definitely watch this one
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, I would
I
watch
totally
that again.
recommend it.
Like if my
Yeah.
friends were like, "What's like a dumb movie you could put on?" I'd be like, "Ugh, "Guys,
Watch
get
Brink.
ready
Yeah.
for Brink, okay?"
Nothing can prepare
Yeah.
you. Yeah,
It's like one of those
I
movies you
wonder
put
what,
on
like,
for
the viewer
background, and then
count-
you all end up watching like really.
Oh
intently.
my god. Yeah.
Emily, how did you find this?
Yeah, be like,
Well,
check out my podcast.
yeah. Patreon.com.
Put it on Letterboxd right now.
I have been logging these on Letterboxd. Yeah,
I don't know what that
Start.
means.
mostly just
It's an app
Just,
where you just put like the most recent movie you watch.
Oh, cool.
and you can like
Oh,
rate,
yeah.
and
You can
you can
rate
make like
it.
lists, like you
Oh,
know,
nice.
and, like cat. Yeah,
Yeah, I do. I keep track on like my IMDb app.
yeah, that
Okay,
too.
cool.
It's like that.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, this is a good. I mean, this is a good group to have on there. How many are actually on the list? I don't remember. It's over
Dude,
100. It's a
like
lot.
I
280
thought it was
or
like
something.
120.
Jesus Christ.
I thought it was close to 200.
maybe.
I don't know.
Because if there's 100, let's say like
220.
150 or something on that list. Are we gonna be doing this for 3 years? That's insane.
I don't know. I mean, I don't.
We'll see how far we get.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see how far we get down the list.
but,
But,
you know, they're getting better each time. So
that's the
like,
thing. I feel like
There's got to be a dip somewhere in like the early 2000s.
I think there's
like,
gonna
It's
be.
it
coming.
has to be.
It's
think-
gonna hit us
yes.
like a train when it
Yeah.
happens.
I
We're
think,
like, wow,
uh,
the 90s were great, and then 2003 comes, and it's like, oh my god.
And only like 4 of the movies on the list were actually made in the
Right.
90s or like
'Cause, like,
aired.
We've been comparing these to like pre-Columbine, with like if there's guns in it.
3
or
for
not.
3.
Eventually, we're gonna be at like like
9/11.
9/11.
9/11.
it's a different post
Yeah.
9/11, and then like the housing crisis in 2000.
How did Halloween Town react to 9/11? Like what happened? We gotta know. I don't know. Why didn't
Fortnite's
Grandma
coming.
Aggie?
Fortnite?
We got
Pre and
Fortnite
post Fortnite.
Oh man, that it probably gets fucking wild after
invading
that.
Iraq. That's gonna be a thing.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
The Gulf War.
We're gonna have dads in the military soon. I guarantee it.
Yeah,
Oh fuck, you're right. You're
Yep.
absolutely
It's
right.
coming.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think that you're right that there is going to be a dip, and I think it is coming quick because I feel like, you know, this was the one, and we knew coming into it that like this was going to be the one that had more so than the other movies that we've watched the most stuff that we know and love about Disney Channel originals, the high school aspect, the like
Rebellious teens.
rebellious teen, all that awesome stuff, and now I think, you know, it's almost like they're gonna combine some of that stuff with movies like The 13th Year and like Luck of the Irish, where you have the kind of or the, you know, whatever you want to call it, the fantasy type deal from Under Wraps
Yeah.
and the high school teenager stuff, which you
Right.
kind of combine the best of both worlds there.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
I feel like they are going to. I feel like this is going to be one of those situations where they're going to be like, Brink was so successful and cool, let's do a lot more stuff like that. But they're not gonna get the heart of Brink,
No.
the
Yeah.
heart of Brink, which is what really made
Right.
that movie.
Right.
Wait till we watch Double Teamed. I bet that year, like around that time, is when it's gonna hit a wall.
Dude, you think the oh, I thought you were gonna say is like when 9/11 happened, like the girls in that movie are.
It could be like the same time, honestly, but like
they're a metaphor for the Twin Towers.
Oh God.
Well, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Oh shit! One of them goes down.
I'm not gonna, not completely,
Okay.
but yeah, I feel like we're gonna be on we're on like a good run right now.
Mm.
I feel like we're gonna be like excited, be like, oh, maybe this one's gonna be good, and then the next 10 are just gonna be shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Like our luck's gonna run out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see what you guys think of Xenon. I haven't watched that in a long time. Except, the last time I watched it was when I was like in there when we were talking about the other day when I was like too high to move.
You watched it?
So funny.
I watched it.
Mean,
you
watched Xenon?
We had this guy on Two in the Cooler
Pavel.
Pavel. Shout out to Pavel Bevlov, and he like made weed gummies and stuff. So he brought a bunch of weed on the podcast, and I did a lot of it, and I got so high, Jake, that it was like all the
Xenon
my
is
brain.
How high you got?
He was like, "Oh, my comfort movie," and then you were
That's
not
your comfort movie.
Well, I thought it would be. I thought it would be at that instant. Well,
you
I just
probably had a better chance watching Brink. You probably would have felt a lot better.
I absolutely would have. Brink would have brought me back from the edge, dude.
You drove home.
Oh.
Like, didn't he have like not that this is the point, but didn't he have like a tower thing?
Where do I get this?
Called? Like there was a device.
Oh yeah, there
that
was some
like
kind of
what really
crazy.
fucked you
I
up.
can't remember what it was called, but yeah, that
I
thing
don't
was cool. It was wild. Yeah, how much? Speaking of that though, how much fucking weed is Brink gonna smoke in high school?
Oh,
that guy is gonna be full on stony baloney for the rest of his life.
Hey man, Val's gonna be on meth.
Oh, Val.
Val's gonna be with fentanyl.
You're so right. Val is gonna do so much cocaine.
He's gonna have crack. He's gonna be doing angel dust under that bridge he lost.
This is where it all went wrong for me. And he's just
gonna be showing the magazines still. There's junkies. Oh, here we go with this fucking story.
It's just a bunch of tin cans around him.
He's gonna get kicked out of the group.
Oh yeah, he's out. I mean,
it's gonna be him and Fred Durst.
That kid did look exactly like Fred Durst.
Had to do
Maybe
it.
that's what they're going for.
He had the blue, don't get me started.
Yeah.
He had like the steely blue eyes and everything. Only because they
steely
have a
blue
song
eyes.
called Behind Blue Eyes. I'm not just naming facts about Fred
Is it like a
Durst.
cover of the Who song?
Oh shit.
How does it go?
Uh-oh.
Is that a song?
Behind Blue Eyes is a song by the Who.
Oh my god.
No one knows what it's like. It's that song. To be the sad man.
Limp Bizkit covers that song.
That's honest. I've got to hear that. I've got to.
It's good.
It's you know what? That kind of sound like saying
It's
those
not
lyrics.
bad.
That sounds like a Limp Bizkit song.
Yeah, you see why I believed all this time that it just was a Limp Bizkit song?
Yeah, that might be their song. The way like
that's so
Jimi
funny.
Hendrix took All Along the Watchtower, and like that's Bob Dylan did it first, but that's a Jimi Hendrix song.
Oh, whatever.
That's Limp Bizkit and
Oh,
Behind
that's
Blue
so
Eyes.
funny.
Oh, that's so good. Anything else from Brink? Like,
I mean, I liked it.
Everyone
I was
should
locked
go
in.
watch it.
Yeah, I
Go
totally
watch it.
recommend it.
It was
to
really
anybody
good.
listening.
and it's weird because
Follow us
Halloween
on this
Town is
journey.
like Halloween Town's probably the most famous Disney Channel movie.
Yeah,
I would
probably.
High
say.
School Musical. They got theaters.
That's true. The third one did get into theaters, but that was man. Yeah, I guess you're right. But that was also a different time, and also like High School Musical has the soundtrack, so you can make a lot of money off of that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they kind of had everything going.
But
for them.
it had like had what's her face from Sweet Life.
Oh yeah.
And her.
And that's something
Zac Efron.
that's something that I think we're also like starting with Brink, because I don't know the show that the guy who like played Brink was on, but he was on a Disney Channel show, and I think now
You're gonna start seeing those guys.
we're gonna start seeing
Right.
that like kind of the synergy, the
Right.
like integration of all the Disney, they're kind of like bullpen of like children that they've got locked
They
up in
wanted
there.
to turn into like teen heartthrobs.
Yeah.
Like that kid was kind of not Jesse McCartney-ish. Jesse McCartney was like a little more like less rugged than that kid, I guess.
Right.
Like, but
He was less street. Brink is
like
for
the
the
blonde,
streets.
like California, like
Sure.
type
Oh, yeah, I
with
mean,
the hair.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you could see him on the cover of Teen Beat or,
Sure.
you know, those magazines back in the day. Like you said, like, you called him Leo when he first showed up, and, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he did have
He
that
had
look.
middle part.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what they're looking
Dude,
for.
Leo stole it from Brink. Leo stole it from Brink. What year did Titanic come out? Probably
think
98.
it
What's
was
in
98,
Gilbert
wasn't
it?
Grape might have had
I was
a
gonna say
beat, though.
Gilbert Grape. He does
Yeah,
have
sure.
kind of the same haircut.
Or
He's
Romeo
just,
and Juliet.
it's just a look.
Mhm.
God, that movie rules.
That
Baz
one?
Luhrmann. Yes, that one.
I've never seen
I've
it.
never
only
seen
the
the
clips.
Leo one. I've only
It's
seen
insane.
the old.
They just
Oh, that
all
one
have
sucks.
guns.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's so
They just-
funny.
One of the.
Surprised it's not a Disney Channel
We
original.
watched it in 9th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the 60s one or whatever.
Yeah,
I think
I
we
saw that one
watched
too.
both.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we watched all the 60s one, and we watched just, like, a couple clips from the DiCaprio one.
Yeah.
Like, I think just when, like, he sees... Who's Juliet in that movie? Is it
I don't
Kate
remember,
Winslet also?
I think so. I think so.
I think it
They
might
work
be too.
together
Right.
a lot.
Because I know.
Seem to be good buddies.
Because my teachers were
They dated.
like, oh,
Oh, they
dated
date?
in
Oh,
real life.
really?
Yeah.
Good for them.
my teachers were like, this version is actually the closest to the original, whatever. Like, it's almost word for word, like the play, the Baz Luhrmann one.
Wow.
It is Claire Danes.
Claire Danes.
Claire
What does
Danes.
she look like? No, I can't picture her. Thought I had it. Thought I had it.
Yeah, I saw the one from 1968.
Yeah, me too. That movie was pretty brutal. Oh, from a bunch of stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, she's in things. She was in Homeland.
Blonde
We
lady.
also watched
She was.
10 Things I Hate About You
I mean, great movie.
in
Banger.
English class.
Why?
Because it's
Just
based
'cause?
off Taming of the Shrew
Okay. All right.
of Shakespeare.
I watched that movie for the first time last
That
year.
movie's a banger.
I had never
it's
seen
so
it before. It
good.
was really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
That's what he
Heath
got the
Ledger.
Oscar for.
He was, that
Yep.
movie.
Yep.
That's why he died. See, he was prepared for that role.
What?
Not the Dark Knight.
You're just out here saying stuff.
Not the Dark Knight. It's a conspiracy.
Yeah, he filmed that Dark Knight stuff like years before.
Mhm.
Right.
Movie wasn't
They were
even
just
written
saving
at
it for
that
later.
point. Yeah,
They
yeah,
were
yeah.
like, we'll do something.
Yep, Christopher Nolan had it in the lockbox.
Yep. All right, let's get out of here
I
on
think,
that
yeah.
one. That's the end of it.